Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. e5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen and dark-squared bishop. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and prepares to castle. Knight c6 develops the knight toward the center, protects the pawn on e5, and eyes the d4 square. The Italian game starts with bishop c4, which attacks the f7 pawn and prepares to castle quickly. Knight f6 develops the knight and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Knight g5 moves the knight to an attacking square and creates two threats. Bishop takes f7 check and knight takes f7, which forks the black queen and rook. d5 takes space in the center, attacks the bishop on c4, and stops both threats against the f7 pawn. E takes d5 captures the d5 pawn and attacks the knight on c6. Knight a5 moves the attacked knight to the edge of the board, but attacks the bishop on c4. Bishop b5 check moves the attacked bishop to a square that puts the black king in check. c6 blocks the check from the bishop and attacks the pawn on d5 and bishop on b5. D takes c6 captures the pawn on c6 and attacks the b7 pawn. Recapturing. They are threatening to eventually win a pawn. You activate your piece and win time by attacking a queen. Your opponent blocked the attack on their queen, keeping it safe. A good choice to move your threatened bishop. They castled kingside, placing their king in a safer spot away from the center. It's good to get your bishop off of its starting square and into the action. This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game. Castling on the same side as your opponent and preparing for the middle game, they've offered to trade pieces of equal value. You are threatening to tactically win a bishop. They slipped up a bit here. Not the worst move, but definitely not the best. Nice, definitely the right move. They've made a mistake, and their knight is now lost. This is the way to win a knight. Recaptures. Your rooks can work together now. They block the check from your queen. At last, you reclaim the material with this recapture. I like their choice. Yes, this is the way. Takes back. You captured back. They develop their piece, gaining tempo by attacking your bishop. This is the way to win material. They stop the check by interposing a piece between your bishop and their king. You skillfully ignored the threat and played a fantastic move. This wins a queen. They are threatening to play checkmate. A discovered attack is always powerful. This time, you will win material with it. Recaptures. This is a fine move. They move their king out of the check from your queen. This move wins a bishop, defending their hanging pawn. That pawn was yours for the taking. They've made a mistake and their queen is now lost. This is the way to win a queen. They move their king out of the check from your bishop. You continue the checkmate attack. They exchange pieces of equal value. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They played the strongest move available. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. You captured that free queen. They made one of the top moves in this position. You did it. Nice checkmate.